Coming up on Discover Oklahoma, eagle watching, where you might spot one, and we're talking unique antiques, plus a place to pamper your pooch.
Travel with AAA's Discover Oklahoma.
Hi, and welcome to AAA's Discover Oklahoma. I'm Jennifer Reynolds.
And I'm Dino Lawley. Well, we don't have to tell anyone what an especially brutal winter we've had right here in Oklahoma.
That's why we're tucked in somewhere nice and warm this week. Cuppies and Joe in Oklahoma City's Uptown 23rd District.
And now Quinn Tran shows us what's so very special about this place.
No one leaves Cuppies and Joe's empty-handed. This is where sweet treats are served up and where coffee brews Tuesday through Saturday.
One of the things that I've always loved is what happens around the table. I like watching people enjoy their food and just conversation and the community that's built around the table. And so that's why we chose a place that is like an old house and I think has a lot of charm and character.
Peggy Diefendorfer, along with her daughter Elizabeth, opened Cuppies and Joe's in 2008. They renovated this old home on Northwest 23rd Street in Oklahoma City and transformed it into a dessert and coffee house.
We love that's right. we love to make it, we love to eat it.
Yeah, we do not discriminate against any flavor. I think our two most popular pies are probably the blackberry cream and the apple praline.
Their cupcakes are pretty memorable too, not only because they're yummy, each cupcake creation has a name.
Probably the Boom Boom Pow. It's by far our best seller. It's a vanilla bean cake with a ring of chocolate buttercream, caramel, and it's dusted with sea salt.
Sassafras, it's our red velvet, and it has a traditional whipped buttercream.
We would start pitching names, and then we would all have to agree on which one won. But some of them just have maybe sentimental meanings. And
the Sunrise Sunset is our vanilla bean cake with chocolate buttercream, and Fiddler on the Roof was my parents' first date, and then that song was in their wedding, so we were like, we have to have that as one of our names. So some are very nostalgic, some are just random and funny, and my twin sister's the best at naming them.
A slow baking day is 600 cupcakes. On a Friday or Saturday, expect more than 1,000 cupcakes baked per day. The cupcakes, cookies, and pies are made from family recipes.
Everything's made from scratch that we do, so it's not a cake mix that we just threw in there. We measure out everything, and everything's baked the day of.
I'm frosting challenged. I don't know. I don't know why I can't get the hang of it. So I leave that to the younger generation.
I mean, the twist sometimes is just a little bit of love,
That and a cup of Joe. They have a full espresso bar that works late into the night until 10 o'clock closing.
The coffee side actually has always been just as important as the baking side. It was the side I was most intimidated about because when you have your coffee purist, they love their coffee. So it's been fun to grow in that area too and see that side of things take off, and we've definitely seen that the marriage of cupcakes and coffee is a good one. And they definitely go hand in hand.
This mother and daughter partnership has prospered, they say, because of the people who include the hardworking staff and loyal customers. Together, they built a dessert and coffee culture in an area known as Uptown 23rd, a revitalized part of Oklahoma City with unique businesses and eateries, serving a diverse community from families, college students, to local artists.
We talked about, we would love it, what if the next C.S. Lewis was writing in our book nook or something like that, and we loved it, looking around and seeing people write or read books. And
someone even worked on
a musical.
Someone
was writing a musical here, so.
It's fun. I mean, we have fun during the day all together. And
yeah, I mean, the relationships built with people are priceless. Oh my
We
gosh,
love it.
yeah.
We love it.
It's the best.
Don't
I know.
you?
Yes. You better say yes. No, I can't believe I get to work with my mom every day. It's a blast. I love it.
Everything you'll want to know about Cuppies and Joe is easy to find on our website, travelok.com. Just click on Discover Oklahoma.
You know, it's that time of year when you crave a really good cup of coffee. It's also the time of year when an American icon returns to Oklahoma to roost. The bald eagle spends its winter here in our state, and recently I had the chance to go to Lake Wister State Park, where they have been showing up in very large numbers.
Oh, it was shocking.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. This will never happen again. We'll never get to see anything like this
Because
again.
we seen, it was probably like 10 of them. I love it. Breathtaking. Just come out here. It's relaxing just to watch them. I want everybody to come out here and see them like this.
It's amazing. You know about them, but until you're up close to one,
one,
you
yeah.
have no idea. The emotions that runs through you.
Seeing an eagle soaring in the Oklahoma sky, well, it's quite spectacular. It's a stirring sight indeed. Migrating from Canada and the northern states in search of warmer climates, the eagles seem to be drawn to Oklahoma's lakes and rivers, and Lake Wister is on their radar. Jeannie Adams and Geneva McKay work at Lake Wister State Park. They always have their cameras at the ready.
At first it's kind of like hard, but then when you get that first shot, it's like you get addicted to it. You just can't stop, and then you'll just keep, you can see them everywhere, and then you'll just try every step to get to them, get closer and closer, and it's relaxing. I love it.
The eagles have been from everywhere, from out here at Quarry Island, where the office is at, all the way out here in the Victor Campground. They're at random where you find them. You find them at their will, not yours.
Eagle watching, no matter where you're going the state, is going to be a little bit of the roll of the dice. Some days are going to be better than others. For us today, we only found one, but it was a magnificent male eagle. And you really don't even have to have a camera. You can have a pair of binoculars, but either way, you can still enjoy the beauty of Lake Wister. While here, you can certainly enjoy a stay in one of the 15 cabins around the lake.
In our cabins, they're fully equipped, fully staffed. You just bring yourself and your groceries. We've got everything else for you. You need to come here to see just the mountains. To me, that is just unbelievable to look out there and see the mountain ranges. And in the morning, the sunsets here are just magnificent down off the island. The sunsets are just beautiful. Sunrises are just beautiful.
And the eagles are truly beautiful. Honestly, what's not to love as these magnificent creatures soar and loop on breezes that abound? They help us remember why the bald eagle is the symbol of our nation and our freedom. Lake Wister is surrounded by the beautiful Ouachita Mountains, and we'll help you plan your next trip there. All you have to do is go to the Discover Oklahoma page at travelok.com.
Really, there are a lot of other great places around our state to watch eagles as well.
That's true. We're going to list some for you. Sequoia State Park, Kaw Lake, Keystone Lake, the Chickasaw National Recreation Area, Arcadia Lake, and Quartz Mountain.
Up next, summer-type fun in the dead of winter, where you can get an indoor water park experience right here in Oklahoma.
And if you love to travel with your pet, well, you're in luck. We'll show you Tulsa's doggone specialty shop that caters to your pooch.
On the road, one never knows what lies ahead. Indubitably, almost every week, one encounters bad form from Sunday drivers.
Sheer rudeness begets the occasional fender bender.
Precisely why we have insurance from AAA.
Hear, hear.
A name drivers can trust.
Especially good ones.
Especially great ones.
Cheers!
Every night, my honey lemon eye.
Sit alone and talk.
Watch your heart.
Making lazy circles in the sky. You know we belong to the land, and the land we belong to is grand. Everybody say,
we're only saying
you're doing fine, Oklahoma.
Oklahoma, come see for yourself. He's so cute.
Oh, no.
Until there's an impenetrable force field to protect your car from woodland creatures, there's the next best thing, insurance from AAA.
Welcome back to AAA's Discover Oklahoma. It's that time of year when an indoor water park sounds really good. And you know what you could do? You could load up your kids in the car, you could get all your savings out of the bank and go somewhere out of state, really expensive. You could do that.
Could do that, but why leave the Sooner State if you don't have to? In fact, Jeff Roberts takes us to the Water Zoo in Clinton.
So behind me you can see the Water Zoo, the only water park of its kind in the state of Oklahoma, and we get to take you on a virtual tour. This is going to be so much fun. In fact, I've even heard we can splash people. We're going to find all about it right inside these doors. Let's go.
Really? Just look at this place. There is so much fun to choose from. I don't even know where to start. Hey guys, how about a game of basketball? Or maybe I could spend some time on that lazy, crazy river. Hey, grab me an inner tube, will you? I wonder who came up with the idea to put a water park in Clinton, Oklahoma.
We have no indoor swimming pool in Clinton. And I've always thought we need that for the winter, a public indoor swimming pool.
Well, you see, Mr. Schumacher owns a couple of hotels nearby, and he figured that he could enhance his hotel offerings if he just added maybe a serene little swimming pool. Yeah, duh. His plans grew just a little, don't you think? This ain't no kiddie pool. And borrowing that adage, if you build it, they will come, they're definitely coming from all over the place. Instead of Okies driving to Texas for the indoor water park experience, Texans are hauling their kids over here to Oklahoma.
Yeah, we have Amarillo schools coming with 100, 200, 150.
Well, I got to tell you, on the way out to do this story, several people I was talking to that we were coming out here, either I didn't even know that it existed, which is why we're here, or I think it's a little cold to go swimming. They're missing the point that it's indoor and that it's, 85 degrees about all the time inside there?
82, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll have some pineapple and banana trees here shortly.
Of course, once you're here basking in the balmy temperatures, there's no need to leave, ever.
Here at the Water Zoo Indoor Water Park in Clinton, Oklahoma, don't worry about getting all tired out and tuckered out and hungry. Check this out. Pizza, fudge, drinks, snacks, it's all taken care of, one-stop shopping.
Seriously, I never knew there were so many ways to get wet. Let's go play some more. Water Zoo is a great place for your next party, or make a splash with the kids when you plan a swim and stay getaway. Now here's a beach babe that knows what I'm talking about. She's got that lazy river thing down pat. Oh, and by the way, there's no safer swimming hole around. Just look at all these guards. So this winter, when you're dreaming of spending some time at the beach, you can just zip on over to Clinton for a tropical Oklahoma vacation. After all,
Really? In Clinton, I'm Jeff Roberts.
To find out more about the hotels near the Water Zoo, admission and hours, go to our website, travelok.com, and look for the Discover Oklahoma section. Every winter, we hear folks reminding each other to bring your dogs in when it's so cold outside.
There's some folks in Tulsa that don't need any kind of reminder like that, because they're already spoiling their pooches rotten. The best place to do just that in Tulsa, coming up on AAA's Discover Oklahoma.
I was sitting behind an SUV at a red stoplight, and I guess the light wasn't turning green fast enough for her, so she puts her SUV in reverse and backs right into my new car. I'd called her insurance several times and they had never heard of her.
We recommended that she go ahead and turn the claim in to AAA so that AAA claims adjusters could take care of her.
I paid my $500 deductible to get my car fixed, and I didn't ever expect to see that money again.
I didn't want her to have to be out $500 because it wasn't her fault. So that was the only question. A lot of times if there is no insurance coverage, it's hard to get the other party to pay up.
2 months later, I had a check in the mail from AAA for my $500. So when I had given up on it, they were still fighting to get my money back for me.
She said, "Guess what? I got a check in the mail." That was a good feeling for her, and it made me feel good too.
They've really shown me that if I ever have a problem, that they're gonna help me fix it.
Welcome back to AAA's Discover Oklahoma. Lots of folks in our state consider their pets just part of the family.
In fact, we take them on trips, we give them gifts, pretty much treat them like they're one of our own kids.
And there's the perfect place to do that. Abby Kurin's found it in Tulsa.
Nestled in the Farm Shopping Center in Tulsa is the Dog Dish, a boutique created just for Oklahoma's beloved pet.
I've been an animal lover since I was little, and I actually got into this. I was thinking of starting a pet retail or some sort of pet business, and this happened to be for sale at the time, so it just kind of all happened.
The Dog Dish opened in 2002, and owner Emily Bollinger took over 5 years ago. There are perks to the job. Just ask her precious boxer Spencer.
I bring a dog with me every day. I've got 2 that take turns, and 1 that's a little shy. He doesn't like to come to work, but yeah, you can always find a dog in here. Spencer, my tan boxer, is a bit of a celebrity. He's a bit of a prima donna. He's a rescue, so he came from the streets, but he's forgotten that time, and he's the king around here now.
Spencer is top dog at the store, but he's not the only one allowed inside. Pet owners can shop with and for their favorite 4-legged friends too. Healthy food and treats are the specialty at the Dog Dish.
Everything is safe, everything we would feed to our own dogs without reservation. We really believe in our products. You know, anything, if you've got a dog with sensitivities or allergies or anything, we can usually find a food that will help them. And we know a lot about our food, and we pride ourselves in being knowledgeable about our products and finding solutions for pet parents.
Browse tons of adorable pet accessories to find collars, dog beds, bowls, toys, and more. There are even some sweet treats for your pooch.
We have a great bakery. All of the treats are made specifically for us. You won't find any corn, wheat, soy, byproducts, anything in any of our treats. It's great if you're looking for a birthday cupcake for your dog, or a cake, or just everyday treats. It's really a favorite, and dogs make a beeline for it when they come in the door.
While Dog Dish caters to canines, they don't forget about cats.
We do have cat items. We sell cat food and treats and toys. We're mostly towards the dogs, but we do have things for cat lovers because we love cats too, but they just don't require as many accessories.
While you're there, check out the wonderful artwork by local artists. Pet portraiture is becoming popular, and Dog Dish makes it easy to get it done.
All of our art that we have in the store is for sale, but the artists are also accessible, that people can get their information here and contact them and get special portraits made of their dogs. I've got some of Spencer here, and it's great.
As each holiday approaches, pets and owners can turn to the Dog Dish for fun ideas for the furry members of the family.
One of our biggest events where we hide eggs, like literally 1,000 eggs all over the farm, and dogs and their owners get to go hunt for them, and each egg has a biscuit in it. It gets very competitive. See, who can get the most eggs, but that's a really fun one for us.
From the Dog Dish in Tulsa, I'm Abby Kurin.
All the doggone details you need about the Dog Dish are on our website, travelok.com. Look for the Discover Oklahoma section.
Another fun thing to do when it's cold outside is go antique shopping.
You can be warm and toasty while you do.
I'm headed out, wallet in hand, for an antique experience in a unique spot when AAA's Discover Oklahoma continues.
He's been our insurance agent for the last 6 years. But the year before that, he was the best man at my wedding.
Asked him if I could quote his auto insurance, to which he said, yes, but you're gonna have to beat the company I've been with for forever in order to get it.
I didn't think they'd be able to.
So I took the opportunity to quote it, and I was able to save him about $600 a year.
Man, I was just like, boom shakalaka, like, are you kidding me?
He actually said that on the phone, boom shakalaka.
Saving money with AAA means food on the table for my family. Even after he saved us tons of money, he's looked at our policy over the years and helped us make changes to save even more money without us asking.
We offer the best of both worlds. We have great customer satisfaction through the level of service that we provide, and combined with an amazingly low rate.
As a parent and as a husband, having insurance is a safety net because life happens. I know that AAA is going to take care of us. I don't have to worry about it. AAA is going to be there. Levi's going to be there. They're going to take care of our needs.
It's Ford Truck Month. Time for a stampede of savings on F-Series.
America's bestseller 37 years, and the truck someone buys about every 42 seconds. Someone who never backs down, always comes through in the clutch, and never settles for second best. During Ford Truck Month, get a stampede of savings, 0% financing for 60 months, or up to $8,000 in total savings on F-150 at your Oklahoma Ford dealer.
Welcome back. AAA Oklahoma makes this show possible and does a lot of other great things around our state. Here's a look at today's AAA.
Hi, Chuck May here with AAA Oklahoma. There's nothing worse than getting stranded on the side of the road. Whether you're locked out, have a flat, out of gas, or need a jump, you can count on AAA to be there for you. One of our newest features, which you won't find offered by any other National Motor Club, is the AAA Mobile Battery Service. AAA's battery service comes to you in any metropolitan area of the state for free battery testing and diagnostics. Our trained technicians will check your vehicle's charging system, starter system, battery cables, and can even detect if there's a drain on the battery that's causing failure. If your battery needs to be replaced, it can be purchased at a special member discount and installed on the spot. Plus, all AAA battery service replacements come with a 6-year warranty, and we'll recycle the old one for free. Just one more way AAA keeps you on the go. To learn more, visit AAA.com.
AAA for the ones who matter most to you. Well, for some Oklahomans, shopping isn't a necessity of life, it's a sport.
And antiquing is one of those, and if you enjoy that, well, you're going to love this next story. It's called My Papa's Barn. It's in Broken Arrow, and they have enough collectibles and antiques to keep you busy for a very long time. It is history you can see and touch. Always appealing to us has been the idea of retrieving a small portion of the past by acquiring a material piece of it. And many times the most valued treasure is the one that has a long history before it reaches our hands. At Papa's Barn, you won't have any trouble finding that special piece of history.
We have our cameras right over there, and we have furniture, all styles from 1800s to the 60s, 1960s. We have antique guns. We actually sell paint for shabby chic. That's the big thing right now. Glassware, all kinds of glassware. Pretty much anything you want to find, you can find in here somewhere.
Oh baby, there's so much to see. You can cruise down the aisles or browse, like walking through people's lives, their experiences, in essence, their stuff. You're walking through memories to see if something lights up for you. Remember these kind of school lunchboxes? How about the old-fashioned record player? And just when you think you've seen everything, there are more booths ahead.
Sports memorabilia, certain types of figurines, Longaberger baskets, just Yadros, pretty much anything that's not really old but people actually collect, that you would see someone have curio cabinets full of.
Old vanities are a top seller, and in doing this story, I heard a new term, mantiques. At Papa's Barn, they have a lot of mantiques, which are
basically just old tools and farm equipment and fishing lures, anything that has to do with fishing, like really vintage old fishing stuff. Just rustic, basically the whole rustic.
So when shopping for antiques, what are your treasures? At Papa's Barn, you're surrounded by all kinds, shapes, and sizes. What is it about what's here that essentially creates that attraction? Maybe first and foremost, there has to be that personal connection, and that's exactly how Papa's Barn came about.
My grandmother was a huge antique collector, huge. She had a large part in us opening this. We used what was left over from her estate. We brought in here to resell. It made the store look fuller. And my grandfather had bought her, my papa had bought her a huge red barn that he had put behind their house. And it was packed from floor to ceiling, full of antiques.
From family beginnings and years of collecting to now being on display for all to notice, visiting Papa's Barn will show you the appeal of owning a piece of the past. At My Papa's Barn, you can browse close to 17,000 feet of antiques and collectibles. You can read more about it on our website, travelok.com, in the Discover Oklahoma section.
A huge thank you to Cuppies and Joe in Oklahoma City for hosting us this week.
Next week on Discover Oklahoma, Another warm setting full of good old-fashioned comfort food, breakfast, lunch, and dinner at Ingrid's. So until next time, remember,
there's always something to discover in Oklahoma. Production vehicle provided by the Oklahoma Ford Dealers, official partner of the Oklahoma Tourism and Recreation Department.